We have approximately 200 sheep on reservation right now, and we're shipping some to North Dakota and Utah, and work with KUIU and Utah, North Dakota to get some of these sheep out of here so we could in the future have a reciprocal trade, which is better for our herd if we ever lose it, and just a great deal all the way around, you know, conservation at work.
What does he say?
So Brendan, I think, started talking with Travis originally, Travis, the Utah Wild Sheep Foundation, and then they both came to me and said, hey, we have a herd of bighorn sheep that's reaching its, maybe not necessarily carrying capacity, but if we have any more sheep in this herd, we're probably going to start having more risk of disease transmission. So they're looking for a place to take bighorn sheep, and we had a place that was ready in Antelope Island. So worked on making that happen.
Neck measurements, 59.
It's really unique to have, you know, an outside entity, especially one that's not a state wildlife agency, come to us, you know, looking to do a bighorn transplant, initiating something like that. So that was unique in the first spot. And then also willing to fund almost all of it. So we're really grateful to KUIU and KUIU customers for helping with this part of the translocation.
That's incredible, man. It went so smooth today. So thankful. What a beautiful day. No sheep were hurt. One group is on its way, and this next group will be on its way shortly here. So pretty stoked on that. Conservation is action. You actually do things. So I'm proud to be a part of this, and just thank Brendan and everybody that put this thing together. Let's do more of it. It's incredible. Everybody here too, right? Everybody got their hands dirty. Everybody doing the work that they're supposed to be doing, just helping animals. I just think we need to do more and more and more of this as people.
They said it couldn't be done.
They did?
Can't do a private. Can't do a private. You just can't go. No, you can't just go transplant sheep. Yes, you can.
Yes, we can.
Yes, you can. I'll tell you though, like in the whole deal, the whole scheme of the project, the guys in the helicopter are the coolest. Those guys net gunning yesterday. This is like, oh man, those guys. Well, I was flying in the spotter plane, and they're catching them, and this guy, he's got net gunned one, and it's caught by the back, and he's just running down the hill, and just, I mean, he's diving for this thing, and it's just running, he can't catch it, you know. So we land down there, and I go, who was the one chasing the sheep around that was getting away? He was running down the hill, and the guy's like, that's everyone. I was like, I thought I caught a funny thing. He's like, that's every sheep we catch.
It's a unique situation in that you've got a private entity, if you will, the Rocky Boys Indian Reservation that Brendan is working with, that has a resource that is typically controlled by a state. In this case, it's not. And that's what really makes it that unique, is that you've got a private resource that Brendan is involved with, and then also bringing in KUIU as a private funding source. I do believe this is the first time, well, I know in Utah, that this type of conservation work has been almost entirely funded by a private organization. I mean, there's multiple aspects of this project that are unique, and another aspect is the Antelope Island aspect. And Antelope Island is a state-run park in Utah, and it's functioned since 1998 as our California bighorn nursery herd. So we brought sheep from, I believe, originally British Columbia, California bighorns to the island in '98. From those original 29 animals, we transplanted more than 175 animals off the island. We started 3 new California bighorn sheep populations, and those 3 populations currently number more than 600 animals in the state of Utah and generate more than 25 hunting opportunities on an annual basis. So Antelope Island is really unique. We had, unfortunately, a disease event there in 2018. It was first noticed. We started getting mortality hits on collars. Within 4 months of the first mortality events, more than 80+% of the sheep on the island had passed from EMOVI, Mycoplasma omnimovie. So the division made a decision to go ahead and remove the remaining sheep from the island, so we had a vacant area that we could start over with the population. And that's really where this project really did become unique, because not only were we working with KUIU and Brendan, with KUIU providing the funding, KUIU customers providing the funding, and Brendan providing the private resource, but we've got an opportunity to reestablish a bighorn sheep herd on Antelope Island, which is going to create a nursery herd for us for, hopefully decades to come.
That's all she wrote. That's just the beginning. Unbelievable.
This is different because we're the first group to ever privately relocate sheep before. I get hit up a lot for people wanting to donate, and I like donating to projects where I can actually see where my dollars go.